Morning, this is the 9.6 departure to Liverpool Street via Ipswich, but you're going as far as Ely. But passenger stay first and press F1 for your briefing. Open the doors, insert the master key, reset to neutral, reset the AWS, signal down there is danger, so keep the DRA on, headlights on, taillights off. And we are ready for departure. Just need to wait for our door to close and to get a clear path out of Peterborough. Passing Peterborough, speed limit is 30 miles an hour. Next up is Whittlesea at about 6 miles. So we're in a 1 class 170 with the wrong desto. Just meant to say London Liverpool Street. We're in 170-208, which is found of 3 coaches. So crossing over onto the up main towards Cambridge. In a steep downhill gradient. And speed limit should be going up to 35 soon. Which it will be in a second. So this scenario is called 1 Lima 73 946 Peterborough to Liverpool Street. 1 operated services from Lowestoft and Peterborough to Liverpool Street until 2010 when they were both curtailed to Ipswich. This morning you're driving the first leg of 1 Lima 73 between Peterborough and Ely, so this is set in 2005. So today we'll be calling at Peterborough, Whittlesea, March and Ely, with Ely being some distance away. I hate how in TS the distance display doesn't work sometimes. It's really annoying. We're on the Peterborough to Cambridge route by Alan Thompsonton. Speed limit is 35 miles an hour, which it shouldn't take us too long to accelerate to 25. Because 170s they're not really known for their acceleration, more their good braking and the fact they can go really fast. And by really fast I mean 100. Now doing 75, now put the power back to neutral, or off. So yeah, Peterborough to Cambridge. Why do they keep doing that? It goes really bright for some reason. Look, what you can do is to decrease the brightness is by pressing Control, Shift, and F1. And make everything kind of not as bright. God's sake. Yeah, I'm still following behind that Central train to 150 or 170. That's running late. Got 2 miles left. Yeah, 170 is not a unit that I have particular experience with. Because 170s, they used to operate around Manchester a lot with Central trains and Transpennine. But the Central trains ones have since been taken over by Cross Country, and the Transpennine ones have since been transferred to Chiltern to become 168s. And the closest 170 that operates to me now is Leeds, operated by Northern, with the ones that were transferred from ScotRail about 4 years ago, 2018. Stop braking for Whittlesea. Yeah, you can tell I don't drive this bit very often because I keep looking at the hood. It's a nice route, it's just not the most interesting visually. I mean, the route does look good in terms of foliage, it's just not the most thrilling route ever because it's the fens, and the fens are just flat, and the service pattern is just cross country, east mids, cross country, east mids, cross country, east mids. Also, Whittlesea has staggered platforms. So the down platforms on the right and the up platform for us is on the left. And the platform is also really short. But we'll say we passed Shed heading somewhere north. Next stop is March in about 8 miles, or about 6 minutes. Sierra 1, I think a very strange name for a talk. Like, why would you name your train company after a number? Because it would get very confusing in announcements. For example, platform 6 for the 721 service to Norwich. Are you taking 721 or 720, the 1 service? Well, the delivery's good with the blue and the stripes. So coming up to 75. So recently, by recently I mean like, I think it was a month ago, I went go-karting with work. I think it was a go-karting place, the indoor go-karting place in Trafford Park in Manchester. I thought it was really fucking fun. I mean, I don't really drive stuff like a car because the car is expensive, but I thought it was really fun. First time go-karting as well. So if you haven't been go-karting, basically what you do is sit in a car with a wheel. There's no gears. The only gear that go-karts have is forward, and that's it. So you have your steering wheel, your brake pedal, and your accelerator pedal, and you just go around the track about I think it's like 15 times. I think the go-karts that I had, I think they could go up to like 40 miles an hour, which might not sound fast, but when you really load down to the floor, it's really quick. Also, the go-karts themselves, they're not really that big. They're like really small. Especially for someone who's really tall like me. So if you're really tall, you're back in the chair with like your knees and your knees really high up. And you find it really difficult to try and accelerate without having your foot on the brake. So when you want I can talk. What you end up doing is when you try and go around a corner, you try and brake, but your left foot is kind of on the accelerator, so you kind of accelerate and brake at the same time. So you just end up going into the barrier and losing. Also, the go-karts sound really good as well. It's like driving a half-speed lawnmower, especially when you put your foot down. So the track that I had, I think you start in the pit lane, then you go towards like the start position with all the different positions, like an F1. So you start in a straight, then you immediately go into like a really sharp right-hand turn, like 90 degrees. Go under a bridge because the later on the track goes up and over itself. So you start from the start line, go right, then right. So you turn 90 degrees, so it's left and straight for like a second, then right again, then you do like a 180, then you like a really kind of not sharp corner where you can get some speed in, turning right, then another 180 degree turn, and then a really long left hand curve for another hard 180 degree left turn. There you go, up and over the track from earlier after turning right. You go up and over. There you go, left again, then right, and then back at the start line. It's a bit challenging. It was a bit of a challenging track, but I think I got the hang of it after like the second or third lap. Also, in case you were wondering, I didn't come first. I think I am like second to last. I think the fastest person got a lap time of like 40 seconds, and my fastest lap was 46 seconds. So I wasn't terribly slow, wasn't very quick either. Yeah, also the staff kind of struggled to find a helmet that would fit over my giant head. Okay, coming up on March, we're going to go down to 55, then 40, then 60. And to the left goes towards Whitmore Yard. And March is coming up right now. I think I broke too late. Line for the left trains from Whitmore Yard. So departing March, speed limit is 40 miles an hour. We're going to 60, then 75. The next stop is Ely, so next and final stop is Ely. Also, this is kind of obvious, but real go-karting is literally nothing like Mario Kart. Yeah, I thought that was kind of obvious. Also, two weeks ago was another work event, the conference at the Celtic Manor in Newport. And for those who don't know, the Celtic Manor is a 5-star hotel in South Wales, which the rooms look really good. The exterior of the Celtic Manor is really amazing. So on the Thursday evening, I finished work at 5:30, went over to a colleague's house to stay the night so we could drive down to Newport the Friday morning. So I was up at 5 a.m, left at 6, got to the Catholic Manor at, it was like 9 or 10. Then the first bit was the normal conference bit, like the future of the company, new features, new products, etc. Then the rest of the day was physical activities and then a massive pie where everybody got pissed. So the physical activities were we were put into different groups, like Wild West style groups, because the whole conference was Wild West themes. Because Take Payments is conference is nothing like other companies' conferences, because Take Payments actually go the extra mile and spend a literal fortune on us and speeding. So I think in total there were about 100 different physical activities to do that we could split between the team. I think the team had like 10 people in it. So I think the activities range from writing a news article about today's events, making an outline of something to spot the difference between two pictures, playing different Wild West style games that I don't remember, doing the can because that's very Wild West themed, so that the Wild West themes, making a human pyramid, which I was on the bottom, and someone decided to stick their knees in my back. Not on purpose, just by accident. And I think one of them was like recreating a horse, where you have some people down on all fours, then someone else would get on the top. And then the last bit was basically a giant party with lots and lots and lots of beer and music until about midnight. I think I had about 10 beers consisting of, I think it was mainly Corona and Budweiser. And also they had like non-alcoholic drinks like Pepsi, and I think they did water. Probably did. Now coming up on Main Station. So we've got 9 miles to Ely. So yeah, sooner or sometime this year, we'll be able to drive the ATS flirts around here, which I'm really looking forward to. I've never actually seen a flirt in real life. I do need to go down towards Peterborough somewhere at some point this year, maybe during the summer. Maybe I might book some time off in like August and just go vegging at Peterborough or Cambridge. I think we're coming up on Ely Papworth, where we're joining lines from Norwich via the Bracken line and from Kings Lynn. Probably trying a path. And I don't think the signal it's for another mile. So I'm pretty sure the next conference, I'm pretty sure it's at the same place, if I remember correctly, at the Celtic Manor, but in December. So I think it's definitely going to have like a Christmas theme, but freezing. I think it's December 20th, I think. A bit of poor driving, you should have slowed down quicker. Or earlier. So I'm gently going to crawl up to the signal, hope it changes. Yeah, I just need to do a tab Charlie Alpha 922 signal. Yes, as the briefing says, you may need to tab signal Charlie Alpha 922 between Meaney and Ely. So I've got about 6 miles left. So some of you might have noticed that my upload schedule for videos has been kind of dead. Yeah, it's not like I don't want to make videos, it's just being very busy and exhausted with work. Yeah, because programming is very hard work. Especially when your code decides to not compile. You're sat there for ages wondering why. warning of 60 miles an hour. Also, the channel is also very close to reaching 800 subscribers, which is a lot of people. I never thought I'd get 800. Stupid sky. There we go. Not too sure what to do for 800 subs. I think I might drive like an 800 somewhere. Probably East Coast, because Great Western is just very green. Winding of 50 miles an hour. Soon coming up on Ely Papworth sidings, which I'm pretty sure used to be some stone terminal, now used for storing surplus stock by Tox. Place sounds bad. Yeah, my driving is atrocious, just like last time. Train to King's Cross from King's Lynn. Line from the left joins from King's Lynn and Norwich via the Brecon line. Yeah, I'm not too sure what's stored here today. Is it still HSTs, 217s, 442s, a bunch of other stuff? Coming up on the danger specs. Wom. Yeah, so coming up on Ely. Well, the next driver will take over towards Ipswich and then to London. That bed not mine, is it? No, but one on the left is. So slowly going to co-op to it, and I'll change to yellow. Or cautionary aspect. Coming to Ely, we drew into platform 2, aiming to stop at the 3 car stop sign, which I think is near the station building. So this is Ely, where the video ends. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this run from Peterborough to Ely, where I chatted about go-karts and the conference. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more content. Like the video if you are so inclined. Thank you for watching, and I've gone completely past the village driver. You can walk, it's fine. So arrival at Ely.